Back here on Mercury Sable, we're currently draining the trans fluid because we're taking out the trans pan that was leaking because it's a silicone mess. So we got the fluid draining. We're in the process of doing that as we speak. That taken care of. Dropping that down. And we will clean this pan up quite a bit and go from there. This is what happens when you don't know how to do your job. Incredible. Ugh. Silicone mess. Thankfully, it's mostly on the pan and not the case. Just disgusting. I just did a rant video relating to this, and it'll be in the rants playlist. Anyway, so I get to clean this mess up now. Thanks, last guy that was here. Oh, and in case you're wondering, it's all coming off by hand. Like, I'm not even using a razor blade. I'm just literally pulling it off because they did not clean the surface beforehand. They just boogered this horse shit on. What in the fuck is wrong with people? I'm using this clip in both videos, by the way. My rant video and cuts. So you'll probably see this twice. But I don't care. Because you gotta learn. And if you're the type of person that does this nonsense, just don't even get me started. Is it really that hard for people to just do this? Like, really? That's all you have to do. Make sure the rail's clean, and then line up the holes in the gasket. It's not hard, people. It's not hard. Alright. Pan rail on the case is nice and clean. Put the pan up. Get it in there nice. And then we can move to our other little leak. Nice clean pan. All done. With new gasket. It's pretty easy to reassemble these. I always go every other when I first put them in. Draw it around. And you just keep going because it's an odd numbered pan. So you go every other again till they're all filled in, and then you just snug them all down. That's that. Nice and clean. No more leaky there. So here was the gasket that was in there. Silicone bombed. And I liked how they did silicone both sides of it and it didn't stick anywhere. This is the case side. And it didn't cure. And it's all split. I don't know why these holes are ovalized either. Just incredible. This is called not knowing what you're doing. Right, so we're pulling out our oil level sending unit. And they have a little spring clip. You can see this sender's failed internally, the seal, because it's leaking oil from it inside. So we're pulling that out. Gotta get the clip out, get the wire out. Then we unthread this, and we thread in our new one. Alright, so here is our old oil level sending unit. And the wiring harness, the 1-pin wire, is held in with this retainer. It's kind of like a snap ring. Gotta go in and start popping that out, and I just take a pick and a tiny screwdriver, and I pull it up, and then once you get one end over the side up here, you can kind of fling it off, and done deal. So here's our new one. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean in the pan, of course. And then I'm actually gonna put a little liquid Teflon on this to try to seal this baby up a little bit. You can see this had some sealant on it at some point, and it's just kind of gone the way of the dodo, but it's also leaking internally, which is where our main drip was. So, new one going in. Alright, so we got the new one, we got some liquid Teflon on the threads. I'll go ahead and tighten that down. Hook up our wire here, and we're done. If the garbage man would shut up. Anyway, getting this done.